Hello students, welcome to today's session on economics. My name is Onoja Peter. In this session we shall be considering the topic market structure, and under this topic we shall be looking at the concept of market, the types of market on the basis of commodities bought and sold, on the basis of channel of movement of finished products, and on the basis of price. What is market? A market in economics can be defined as an arrangement, system, or organization whereby buyers and sellers of goods and services are brought into contact with one another for the purpose of transacting business. The development of modern means of communication has converted the whole world into a single market for some commodities. However, buyers and sellers could also be in contact in a fixed places such as a shop, an office, and a street or village market. It does not matter whether buyers and sellers are close to each other physically. The essence of a market is that it enables buyers and sellers of goods and services to strike a bargain. That is, it enables exchange to take place. Let's look at the types of market. Markets could be classified on three different bases. The first is that it can be classified on the basis of commodities that are bought and sold. It can also be classified on the basis of channel of movement of finished products from producers to customers. And thirdly, it can be classified on the basis of price. Under the type of market based on commodities that are bought and sold, we have the consumer goods market, we have the labor market, we have the capital and money market, we have stock exchange market and foreign exchange market. Under the market based on the channel of distribution, it could be the wholesale market or the retail market. Then we look at the classification of market based on prices. This is where we are going to lay the emphasis on the types of market. Here, the market is classified into perfect and imperfect market. When we talk about the perfect market, a perfect market is a market where all or most of the following features are present. The first is that commodities must be homogeneous, that is, they must be identical in shape, in sizes, in prices. Also, there are large number of buyers and sellers. Here, since there are large numbers of buyers and sellers, sellers of a particular commodity cannot influence the price of their commodity. Also, all buyers and sellers must have perfect knowledge of market transaction. There must be free entry and exit of buyers and sellers. There must not be a preferential treatment. There are no transport costs incurred. The goods must be portable. All the firms have identical cost structures. That is, they all incur the same cost in producing a commodity. But it is worthy of note that in the real world, a perfect market does not exist in its pure form. That is, the perfect market is just a theoretical concept. Then we look at the imperfect markets. The imperfect market is classified into monopolistic competition, oligopoly, duopoly, monopsony, and oligopsony. When we talk about monopolistic competition, this is a market situation in which there are many producers and sellers producing and selling identical but non-homogeneous commodities. In this market, there are varieties of products, different forms of competition, different brands, different label. Then we look at oligopoly. An oligopolistic market is one in which there are few producers and sellers. Large capital requirement may limit the number of producers in this industry. The few firms in the industry sometimes agree on common production and pricing policies. This is known as colluding oligopoly. In this kind of a market, the producers are few in number. Also, the sellers are few in number. Then we look at duopoly. Duopoly is a market situation in which there are only two sellers or producers of a commodity. Monopsony. A monopolist is a single buyer. It is a market situation in which a single individual or a group of persons acting as a unit is responsible for the purchasing of a particular commodity. Then we look at oligopsony. Oligopsony is a market condition in which there are few buyers and many sellers of a commodity. In summary, the essence of a market is that it enables exchange to take place. That is, it enables buyers and sellers of goods and services to strike a bargain. Also, market is classified on the basis of the types of commodities bought and sold, on the channel of movement of finished products from producers to consumers, and on the basis of price. Market based on price is classified into perfect market and imperfect market. It is worthy of note, as said earlier, that in the real world, the perfect market does not exist in its pure form. It is just a theoretical concept. Here is an assignment for you. First, market on the basis of price is classified into what and what. Secondly, what are the types of imperfect market known to you? Thanks for your time. See you in a subsequent session.